Hey y'all, I am just gonna talk from my brain. That's all I'm gonna do in this video. Excuse me if I have to take a couple seconds to regroup. Y'all know what I told y'all that happened and all that, but um it's hard to give your life to Christ, y'all. It really is. It's something that a lot of people don't really talk about, but it's the truth. And I'm not saying that the Christian life, after you become a Christian, that you're just gonna be struggling or in hardship or in a trial all the time. That's not what I'm saying, because there's plenty of days, really the majority of days, that I am so happy that I gave my life to Jesus, for real. It's rewarding, and you have a sense of peace that nothing on this earth can give you, period. Okay? But it's not necessarily easy when you first come to Christ. Like, when you first come to Christ, everything gonna fall apart, really. Like, you gonna lose friends, you gonna lose family, you may even lose your job. Like, who knows what could happen. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not a game. the, God is real, Jesus is real, the devil is real. I'm trying to tell you, because even from some of the experience that I've had in my life and that I've just had recently in my life, just like a month and a half ago, he is real too. But God still sits on the throne. Okay, so regardless of our tribulation and hardship, I think this was in, I don't want to quote scripture wrong, y'all, either John 16 or John 15 or 14. It was saying how we'll still have tribulation, but be of good cheer because Christ has overcome the world. That's what it says. So I need y'all to be of good spirits. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel down. Don't feel down. If you've come to Christ and you feel like you've lost a lot because of it, don't go back. Don't turn back. Don't feel like something's wrong with you. They just have not changed yet. The people that you love, they just have not submitted to the Spirit of God yet. And that's okay, because everybody does that in their own timing. But let me tell y'all something. If it's your time right now to come to Christ, you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes God can be, he pushing on your spiritual buttons. He pushing, not in an irritating way or anything like that, but he just, come to me, come to me. Like, that's how God does. And I feel like you can tell when he doing that to you. I'm gonna tell y'all about my life real quick. Honestly, I knew that God wanted me to be a Christian right now in high school. And what was going on was, hold on, I told y'all, like, it's hard for me to, it's not that something is wrong with my speech, it's that it's hard for me to speak for long periods of time. I don't know, like, what happened. I really don't know. But, okay, I was in high school senior year, and I kept losing friends. All I was doing was smoking weed by myself. And that's part of the reason, part of the way that God showed me that he wanted me to become converted and start being an example. And that's when. And honestly, another reason, this is kind of personal, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In high school, I kept trying to, like, have sex. Like, I would be on the way to have sex, and then something happened where I could not have it. That's also how I knew that God wanted me to be a Christian, because he was like, no, girl, like, act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, it may be hard to believe, but I put that on everything. Like, it was so many times where, like, I just was saved from doing that. And I thank the Lord so much. I feel like that happens to a lot of young girls, but they may not be ready to submit to his spirit yet. But if that's happening to you, if you feel like God is pushing on your spiritual buttons, whichever way he may be doing it, you need to ask him for the strength to be able to come to Christ and accept him in your heart, because God is doing that for a reason, y'all. This world is not it's not gonna last forever, okay? Jesus is coming back, and people, they want to clown you when you say that, but it's not gonna be funny when he come through them clouds. It's really not. Like, that's really gonna happen, for real. So if God is pushing on your spiritual buttons right now, you may want to, open the door, answer the call, And also another thing that I wanted to talk about is that it's it's a choice, y'all. It's a choice to be the chosen one. And I don't mean this in no arrogant way. I really don't. A lot of my life, I've hated being different, or not necessarily different, but I've hated being the person that God just made it where I have to be an example for other people. Sometimes I've hated that, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt different. I felt different, and I didn't like being different. I didn't like being favored in any type of way or chosen to do anything. And the thing is, that was just me and my, worldly way of thinking, because it's really an honor to be able to help other people and to be an example, you know what I'm saying? But anybody can do it though, y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all, if more people joined in and did what I'm doing, it would not be scary to talk about Jesus no more. I'm trying to tell you. And this not just for ordinary citizens. This is for everybody. People with high influence or high power. You could be a celebrity. This go for them too. You know what I'm saying? The more people that join in and start doing this, the better. And the more that we can help save souls, and that we can allow other people to be introduced to peace, everlasting peace. The more people that do it, the better. But it's hard being the chosen one. It's hard making that decision. And that's just real. Yeah. That was pretty much it. I just wanted to get some of my thoughts out. It's not easy to come into Christ. It's not. It's not. But once you decide to do it though, it gets a lot better. As time progresses and you're getting closer to God each and every day, it's going to become better for you. I promise you it is. When you first do it, it's going to be hard and you may lose some things, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I don't miss weed. I don't miss masturbation. I don't miss sex because I'm not married. And I'm not finna lie to y'all. That's something, like, when it comes to sex, you just not supposed to have that when you're married. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still supposed to have a natural sexual desire for sex though, because that's how God made us. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't fornicate, okay? Or do anything that you should not do even while in your marriage bed, because there's some things that you can't do even when you get married. But I'm not about to speak about that because I don't want to make anybody upset. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, I think that's it. God bless. I love y'all so much. Please come to Christ, okay?